All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. Here at Altcoin Daily, the reason you subscribe is for our daily videos on everything going on in the cryptocurrency space. In bear markets, legends and fools are created. I want to be a legend. Now, we've been in this bear market for pretty much a year now. I mean, it's almost 2019. I don't know about you, but for me personally, I've been steadily increasing my position into Bitcoin and a select few altcoins at key moments this whole entire year. If you've been a subscriber to us for a while, you know that I was investing as we were scraping against the 6K support. When we fell and we passed 4K, I invested again. And as we fell just a hair above $3,000, I invested again. And guess what? If and when we continue to fall, and if and when we hit these key support levels, I will continue to invest. That's me though. I'm either going to be a fool or a legend. Time will tell. And anyways, who am I, right? I mean, I'm nobody. I'm a normal guy. Yes, I'm a cryptocurrency enthusiast. Yes, I'm a cryptocurrency investor. Yes, both you and I, we follow the market every day. But on the other hand, and it's always important to keep this in mind, I'm just an average Joe with a YouTube channel. My point is, see, what's more interesting to me and what I want to know is what have the Bitcoin whales been doing this year? Well, in today's video, we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin rich list. A lot of whales have been buying Bitcoin in 2018, and I'm going to show you. So this is the Bitcoin rich list. I'm going to leave links to all of these tabs in the description. And this is a really good resource. So, it starts at number one, the richest wallet. And a lot of these, number one, number two, a lot of these wallets on the first couple pages belong to exchanges like Bitfinex or Binance. They're not individual people's wallets. But on this list, there are plenty of individual people, and you can go back 99 pages and check out what the richest of the rich are doing. So this first page right here, check this out. This is a distribution of wealth in Bitcoin right now. Where do you fall? I mean, obviously, the most amount of wallets have a fraction of a Bitcoin inside them, and then the least amount, only 5, in fact, have between 100,000 to 1 million Bitcoin in it. So right here is if you own, this is how many wallets have between 1 and 10 Bitcoins, how many wallets have between 10 and 100 Bitcoins, and how many wallets have between 100 and 1,000 Bitcoins. If this is you, if you own 1 Bitcoin, you're in a very special club that I think probably will become much harder to get into as the years continue to go by. Anyways, let's get into it. So these are 3 people who have become Bitcoin rich in 2018. This is whale number 1. So whale number 1, and this is, you can see the chart right here showing the value of the Bitcoin in their wallet throughout, the wallet's creation pretty much, and you can see each individual transaction that went in or out of the wallet. Now in this case, money has only been sent in. This guy, except for one time, this guy has only bought. So whale number 1 has been cost averaging Bitcoin only since April of 2018, and he's been buying fairly consistently. And if we take a look at Bitcoin's year-to-date history chart, you can see that it was at where is it? Right here. It was at this point in 2018 when whale number 1 first chose to enter the market. And as Bitcoin corrected lower, whale number 1 continued to buy more. So the very first purchase that whale number 1 made was for over 600 Bitcoin. Whale number 1 bought 600 Bitcoin at a price point of $9,300. He bought Bitcoin at $9,300. that sound familiar to anyone? So you can see here that over the last 8 months, whale number 1 has been buying Bitcoin at 9,000, 7,000, 6,000, 3,000, 4,000. I mean, he continues to buy Bitcoin to this very month. Sometimes he buys 1 Bitcoin, sometimes he buys hundreds of Bitcoin. So far this year, whale number 1 has accumulated 2,215 Bitcoin. This guy went from 0 to 2,215 in less than a year, only in 2018. Let's go to whale number 2. Whale number 2 also first purchased Bitcoin in 2018. And you can see that whale number 2 first created his wallet January 2nd of 2018. And at that time, Bitcoin had corrected to about $14,000. But he was smart. He knew that Bitcoin still had a ways to correct. So whale number 2, he waited and he watched the market. And he didn't buy his first Bitcoin until exactly 1 month later. Right about here. Alright, so it was since February 2nd of 2018, whale number 2, who started from 0, started cost averaging. And you can see that he spent he spent almost $2 million buying over 200 Bitcoin when Bitcoin's price was at around $8,700, and he continued to cost average $8,000. He bought at $9,000, at $10,000, $11,000, $9,000, $7,000, $6,000, $9,000, $7,000, $7,000, $6,000, all the way to this month when he's been buying at around $3,000. Even in the last days of the year, December 2018, whale number 2 has continued to buy. And right now, he holds almost 1,500 Bitcoins. This guy went from 0 to almost 1,500 Bitcoins in 2018. All right, now let's go all the way back to page 99 on Bitcoin's rich list. So this woman, she has a little bit less Bitcoin than the others, a little bit less net worth, but she has just as much enthusiasm for buying. And you can see here, her buying throughout this whole year has been pretty steady. All right, so look at this list of buys. It's all green. So what's interesting is that whale number 3 bought her first Bitcoin back in March of 2018. That was right about somewhere around here, so pretty early on in 2018. And since March, she buys a little bit of Bitcoin every single day. Check this out. You can see here, March 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, all the way to today, all the way until December 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. I bet one's going to come any second for the 26th and then the 27th. I'm going to leave a link to this wallet in the description so you can check up on this woman at any point. Now, she doesn't buy a lot, it's only a few $100s worth, It's a few $100s to a few $1,000s worth of Bitcoin at any given day. But she's an example of someone who I think believes in Bitcoin long term. And rather than chase the bottom, she invests a little bit every day, and her portfolio naturally grows over the years and will naturally grow over the decades. If I'm going to put some qualities towards her, I bet she lives frugally. She realizes that every little bit matters, and you know what? This is a solid strategy. You don't need to buy 1 Bitcoin to own Bitcoin. Time will tell whether she's a fool or a legend. Any of these people, let me know in the comments. I think the takeaway for this video is that despite the price being down, despite the negative sentiment in the air, many people are silently buying Bitcoin in the bear market, including people who are totally new to the space this past year. You know, of course, you yourself, you can go on the rich list and you can find all types of people, people who have been buying since 2014, people who try and swing trade, people who bought and sold at the top. It's very interesting stuff, seeing what these whales are doing. All right, that is it for me today, my friends. This is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. I'm looking forward to 2019. I think it's going to be a good year, and I think 2020 is going to be the start of a great decade. Feel free to follow us on Twitter. The link is in the description. This is the end of the video, but if you want to stick around and listen to me ramble, go ahead. This is our Twitter at Altcoin Daily IO, and yeah, let's see what's going on Twitter. Not too much. All right, well, I guess this is the end of the video. See you guys tomorrow.